Hello.
Hey
Hello.
there, Ajay. Hey, Jory.
Yes.
How are folks doing this week?
That's a good question. I doing all right. How about you?
Doing okay. Very loaded question. Hi, how are you? Yeah.
And answer honestly. I did share with my children this group will appreciate this. Um, I shared with my children who are 4.5 and 9, sort of an important cultural, like, you know, touchstone of my childhood, which is the film Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And that was an excellent choice. So now they're asking each other like random questions and then pretending to answer the wrong way and then pretend launching themselves into what is it, the pit of despair or something like that. So that was a good choice that we made this week.
Got to remember to count to three before throwing the holy hand grenade.
That bit is so good because he's like he get like constantly he goes to 5. It's so funny. It's a really good film. So I'm also
Uh,
taking recommendations for any other questionably appropriate films that y'all think that today's youth should be exposed to.
if they'd done the Star Wars, they need to do the Spaceballs.
I think the innuendo is a little too much for them. But that'll be like Mel Brooks will definitely be on the list with the older child later.
Still waiting for Spaceballs 2, the quest for more money. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to chat about this week, OCI wise. I did throw one thing on the agenda. So we got the normal stuff that's been sitting out there in the queue for folks if they get some time for the extension spec changes that Jeff's looking for, the conformance stuff that I'm looking for. I think we just need reviews on these things. But in the past, I've gone through and rejected these, and I just wanted to double check for the group before going to the next one, where we get these requests. I'll throw it up on the big screen. That way, everybody can see the spam that I like to block all the time, which is someone saying, hey, I'm doing a survey on open source developers, and I want to see how AI is impacting your development process. Will you fill out my form for me? Do people want to see this kind of stuff showing up on the mailing list, or should I just delete it? Should I not only, or reject it? It's not, it hadn't even hit the list yet. It's waiting for me to approve it. Should I reject it, or should I even go a step farther and block them from sending other posts to the list?
Would you like my 2 cents?
Go for it.
I think that you should reject the message, but not block the person. I think if you start to accept these, it kind of becomes a little bit of a crowd out. And we don't actually know, like, is Evelyn Wu, for example, you know, um, someone we,
They
yeah,
are an assistant professor from the National University of Defense Technology in China.
yeah, I'm sure they are. Um, so I would say no.
Yeah. See, Sajay, this is the very loaded question.
This is actually really simple. It doesn't pay rent in my head, so I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah. I mean, over here, we don't have a lot of stuff that makes it all the way through the queue here. I block a whole lot of stuff lately, so hopefully it makes everybody's life a little bit nicer. But I figured I would just do a quick
Thank you. Thank you.
touch base, make sure that I'm not blocking stuff. People are like, wait, I wanted to fill out that survey. That was a good survey for me. Like, wasn't for me, but in case someone wants to cry uncle, I wanted to leave it to the group to chime in. Otherwise, that was all I got. If folks have time, give reviews for Jeff's change over here, reviews for the stuff that I'm looking for on the conformance. And then anything else you guys want to chat about today? We got open time, otherwise we can call it early.
I'm gonna have to make sure I'm still on some of the mailing lists over time. So, would we have all gotten that one, Brandon, or just you guys more on the inner circle?
This is the pinning queue, so I'm on
Okay,
the
okay, you got it.
maintainer
Yeah,
side.
okay,
So I
perfect.
just go boink, reject,
Yep,
and there's
cool.
no more queue. And then the only thing that you would have seen has been a blob upload post from back in February. Um,
Okay, I'll look for that one too, just to make sure, because I want
this,
I want to make sure it's still at my @sandia.gov email address.
yeah, I'll drop this link in our chat message here in case folks want to go directly to it, and you would know from there if you're not in there because it would suggest maybe you want to join.
Okay, so maybe yeah, I don't have it on this one. I have to look back from the other one that I do have. Might reach out to you, so I'll do this on this one. That's fine too. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, you bet. Any other things folks want to chat about today? People are going through the movie collection stuff. Now I'm gonna have to go back through and think of some of my favorite movies. Corny favorite movies. All right. Another quiet group today. I think everybody is just trying to keep up with all the chaos happening. Probably a whole bunch of PRs that were like, humans need to review this PR in addition to all the AIs, in addition to everything else going on. So I'll give you folks back another 50 minutes of your day. We'll circle back here next week and do this whole thing again. Cheers, all.
Thanks, all.
Thanks.
Bye.